There's a quote that says, "Things don't get easier, you just get better." And it's true. The task is still the task. That doesn't change. It doesn't waver. It doesn't adjust. You just get better. I'm Sanj and welcome to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. This is a podcast that helps you master your mindset so you can master your life and navigate life's challenges and reach new heights. I give you easy to implement techniques to help you change your life from where you are now to where you want to be. And if you get something from this episode, please share it with someone who you think would benefit. I would also really appreciate it if you could leave me a rating or review. So today I'm talking about the misconception that things get easier over time and why actually it's more on your improvement that actually is the key to your success. How many times have you wished for things to be easier in your life? I know I have. How many times have you said, if only this was easier? We need to get out of that mindset. You need to change that mindset. You need to actually start thinking, I don't wish this to be easier. I wish I was better. John Wooden once said, things turn out best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out. And it reminds us that success isn't about waiting for circumstances to get easier, but it's about continuously improving yourself to meet the challenges you face. Think about it. Think about the amount of improvement you could make if you improved yourself. If you improved yourself in one aspect of your life, imagine what other areas that could lead into. Imagine what difference that can make in your whole life. You getting physically healthier will help you. If you started going to the gym, for example, you could improve your health, you could improve your mindset, you could improve your self-discipline, and that would show up in all other areas of your life. So you thinking to yourself that actually you wish for things to be easier. No, you need to rethink that. You need to flip the script and you need to think, no, what can I do to be better, to make this task easier? But this whole thing about wishing things to be easier, it's natural. It's easy to say, yeah, I want things to be easier. The reason is because then it actually means that you don't have to change anything. You don't have to change yourself. You don't have to show up and actually look at your weaknesses. When you want something to be easier, that means it doesn't take any self-reflection. It's changing the external rather than the internal, which is a big issue. Because if you change it, you have no influence over the external, first of all. But second of all, your internal will change your whole life. You change your internal, that's where the magic happens. That's where you start to live a better life. That's where you become more fulfilled. That's where you become happier. That's where you start to live a life that you truly desire. We often fall into a trap of believing that once we actually achieve a certain goal, hit a milestone, that life will become effortless. Whether it's something like landing a dream job or hitting the fitness target, the weight target we've set for ourselves. When we expect that success will just cause our life to be easy and comfortable. But no, it's not true. We think that the moment we get that, we base all our effort and happiness on achieving that goal, rather than enjoying the whole process of improving ourselves, rather than enjoying the process of getting better, waking up and doing the thing that you want to do to hit your goal. All your happiness is put on that goal. All your happiness is only saved for when you hit that target. And not only that, think about the times in your life when you've believed that actually when you've hit that certain target, everything will be easier. Perhaps you thought when you hit your fitness target, everything will change in your life. When you thought you get an X amount of money, all your stress would disappear. That's one of the biggest misconceptions with the world, that having money will make all your problems disappear. Money only solves money problems. It won't change your health that much. If you've got poor health, yes, you may be able to afford better things, but if you've got poor health and you're not looking after yourself, if it's due to money, fine, you will improve. But if it's not due to money, you can't guarantee that the money will bring your health back. It's also your mindset as well. When you're thinking, oh yeah, when I get this, all of everything will disappear, everything will be easy. For example, you hit your weight goal, you think all your weight problems are going to disappear. Yes, you may not be as unhealthy, but you still have to maintain it. You still have to actually become that version of you. You have to maintain that version of you that got you down to that weight, that got you into that shape. Just because you've hit that weight, it doesn't mean you can go back to being the old version of you. It doesn't get easier. You get better. So what you need to start doing is actually thinking, instead of waiting for things to get easier, start focusing on your progress and on your growth. Start to realize actually improvement is a journey. It's not a destination. So when you're waking up in the morning and hitting the gym, when you're reading those books to improve your mindset, when you're doing mindfulness and practicing yoga and doing the meditation to help your spirituality, when you're going to work and working for that promotion, all those things, start enjoying them for what they are, because every day you do that, you're getting closer and closer to your goals. Realize that actually that part of the journey is a bit that you need to love, because if you love it and you enjoy it and you wake up every day excited that you get to do it, you're more likely to succeed, and you're also more likely when you do hit your goals to be able to maintain what you've achieved. The next thing is embracing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles that you need to avoid, and pushing yourself to embrace that discomfort. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Realize that it is essential for your personal and professional development in every aspect of your life. When you plateau and you're not making mistakes, that means you're not growing. You think you're at your best, but no, if you're not making mistakes, it means you're not pushing yourself. It means you're sitting there in that comfort zone without even realizing it. You need to be pushing yourself. You need to be making mistakes, because that's a one surefire sign that you are growing. You are challenging yourself. You are bettering yourself. And this is what will happen. You will start doing this. You will notice that things around you get easier. Tasks get easier. Getting into the right reacting. You're reacting differently. You're responding differently. You're behaving differently. Your actions are different. Things aren't getting easier. No, you're getting better. And this is what you need to focus on. Actually, when you're getting better, you will notice every aspect of your life is set again. You will notice in every aspect that you're changing the way you're reacting, the way you used to behave, the way you used to respond. You're thinking about it from a different point of view, and after a while, it will become so natural, you will do it without even thinking. So if you want to improve, start setting yourself some goals. Start setting yourself goals. What do you want to achieve? Make sure you know where you want to be. What does a future version of you look like? What do they do? How do they think? What is their personality? What do they eat? What do they wear? Think about these things and break it down into small, manageable tasks. Track your progress. See how many times have you been to the gym this week. You said the future you works out 5 times a week. Why have you only worked out 3? Yeah, question yourself. Hold yourself accountable. So which is going to bring me to the next thing. If you want to improve yourself, seek feedback. Get feedback from mentors, from your coach, from your friends, from anyone. Yeah, because if you don't get feedback, you don't know where you need to improve. Act on that constructive criticism. Yeah, act on that feedback and see where it takes you. Reflect as well. When you're getting this feedback, reflect on it. Take time to just reflect on your progress, celebrate your wins, take it away and think to yourself, yeah, I'm better than what I was. Acknowledge how far you've come, because when you acknowledge how far you've come, is actually going to give you that motivation, that drive to keep going forward. It's going to keep you pushing forward day in, day out. And then again, if you want to improve, continuous learning. Honestly, it is, people overthink it. Commit to learning new things, learning a new skill, picking up new knowledge. Invest time into things like reading, listening to audiobooks, listening to podcasts. You can do it while you're commuting, while you're walking. You can do it while you're doing the chores. It doesn't need to be a difficult thing. You don't need to actually build time into your day to listen to something. Turn off your music and put a podcast on instead. Turn off your music, put on an audiobook, and see how much difference it makes. See how much you actually learn. And by doing this continuous learning, what you'll do is you'll start to get a growth mindset, which will actually mean that you start viewing the challenges that you come across in your life as opportunities to learn, opportunities to grow. You're going to start looking at these setbacks and thinking, actually, I can learn something from this. You're going to start bouncing back. You're going to build that resilience, and you can actually think to yourself, you know what? I've got this. Yeah, you're going to be looking at yourself thinking, you know what? That task is easy. Not because it's changed, it's because you've changed. You've leveled up. You've become the best version of yourself. So I encourage you to embrace the truth that actually things don't get easier, but you get better. Remember that your progress on this journey, is one step at a time. Every single day you can take one step and it will take you towards improving. It'll bring you closer to your goals. So what is the one small step that you can take today to either start your journey to becoming the next better version of you, or to actually improve yourself? Remember, when you start doing this, you will actually shift your mindset. Your mindset changes because you start to think to yourself, I'm capable of anything I put my mind to. And remember, your mindset shapes your reality. You master it and you'll master your life. So, as always, my mission is to make a positive impact on the world. So I sincerely hope you can help me do that by liking, by following, and by sharing this podcast with others. So until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, keep thriving, and keep mastering your mindset to master your life. Thank you.